If you can combine the power of AI with Zillow, you can make $25,000 in a real estate deal and probably do one or two of those every single month. The truth is, me and Rick, we've always done this. We just go live on Zillow, we make 25 grand on all these massive real estate deals, and we just do it live in front of you. But why don't I teach you exactly today how you can use ChatGPT AI and Zillow to start finding the best real estate wholesaling deals? And that's what we're doing today. We're showing you exactly how to use Zillow and AI to start getting deals, because there's a lot of wholesalers that say, Zach, I have no money. I have no options. What do I do to get deals? And honestly, trying for dollars is great. We love some D for D. But to be real, just go to Zillow and get some deals. It's really simple. It's really easy. And I was talking the other day about it. I'm like, you're like, what's the live stream topic we're gonna do today? I said, well, like, let's talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered why it's so easy for us when we go on Zillow just get these deals where they might list it for 200, we'll offer 120, and they always accept it? Is it because I'm magically good at picking the properties? No. There's a specific formula that I use. AI is part of it, to go out here and always find the most motivated people on Zillow. Even you might not even know it's motivated or not. We actually find them so you can have success in real estate wholesaling. But before I get into it, we are live. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe. Let me know where in the world you are tuning in from. We are live and we're ready to go. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Zach Ginn.
My name's Rick Ginn.
I have done over 4,000 wholesaling real estate deals, and I've done a lot more than me. It's kind of cheating, right? Because like if we close like 10 deals in a week, I close 10, you close 10. So it makes us feel good about ourselves. But 4,000 wholesaling real estate deals, and I'm here to teach you how to wholesale real estate. I've been doing it for over 9 years. How many years have you been doing it?
24 now.
24. And so we're here just to help you out with anything wholesaling real estate related and just to get rich in the space. So let's break it down. Let's get it going. So everyone knows Zillow is one of the greatest tools when you have no money at all to start getting a lot of cash in real estate wholesaling, because there are plenty of people that list their property and they're trying to go out here and sell it. And most people they call anyone they want and they try to get a deal from it. But honestly, there are two main criteria I always like to do. There's the on-market side and there's the off-market side. Today, we're going to talk more about the off-market stuff, because I believe that's where you make a lot more money. And so what we do is we go to Zillow, we go to the for sale by owner section, and we do some fishing. So I know you're the fishing guy, but I mean, it's like a pond. Okay. There's these deals. You just got to reel these deals in. And a lot of people, they don't know what to tell sellers or what to say, but they also don't know how to find the deals. And so we're going to break it down all today and share with you exactly how to start doing this so you get success. And so let's get started on the AI side, and then we'll break down how to do it on the Zillow side. So okay, yeah, it's all good. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's use AI to go out here in Zillow and start finding some deals. So if you go to ChatGPT, the first thing you can do is you can just ask ChatGPT to find you the deals. It's not my favorite. I probably, there's better ways to be doing this, but you can do it through AI. So let me know, because we're live, what area should we go find some good deals in? Let me know, because we're live. Okay. Let's see where we got. So it takes about a second for people to go see the stream. So where should we go out here and find a deal? Should we do Chicago, Dallas, Houston, Miami? Where do we find a deal? Okay. So we're going to do Gastonia, North Carolina. Deal done. Okay.
Just quick.
We're going to, yeah, she's quick. We're going to do Gastonia. So I'm just going to ask ChatGPT. Let's just be blunt. Let's be real. Okay. That's why I like AI. It's like, find me a FSBO in Gastonia. Just do Gaston County, North Carolina, for me to wholesale that you think the seller would take a fat discount that I can sell for more for a big assignment fee.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
Oh, geez. Hey, No big deal. All right, let's see what it says. ChatGPT is going to analyze and scrape the FSBOs for me. Let's see what it says here. I'm going to show, got to show our TikTok people what's going on. So again, we're basically going to ChatGPT says, find me a FSBO, a for sale by owner in Gaston County, North Carolina, for me to wholesale that you think the seller would take a fat discount to sell. They don't know an actual seller, which is true, but they are thinking the most wholesalable quote.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the addresses that the AI has pretty much said, hey, I think these people are most likely. Why are they saying it? Well, you can see it right here. It's saying, well, this one says it's explicitly the listing says, can you guys see this? Yeah, you guys can see it, right? It's explicitly saying that it's being sold as is, still needs some work. So that's why they chose that address. The New Hope Road, multiple price cuts and a long days on market often means seller fatigue. Look at that. They had a 309, 289, and 279 price reduction. AI analyzed it.
It's like they're guessing.
It's not guessing. It's
no. I mean that the seller's just like
the AI picked it up.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty cool.
And then on this address right here, let's see here. This address right here was very low ask, but note the catch. It's a 2024 single wide manufactured home with lot rent. See, lot. Okay, no, we're not going to do lot rents right now. We are going to avoid lot rents. And so what's really cool is the AI will go actually out here and tell us, hey, this is where we do it. See, here's the thing. Ralph has done a lot of wholesaling deals. Ralph's done a lot of deals. Ralph's done a lot of deals, right?
Yeah.
He didn't really know Zillow could do that, and Zestimance and ChatGPT could do it. It's again, it's shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, have you ever shot a fish in a barrel? I've never.
No comment.
Really? When?
I used to be a young man at one point. Done some.
You put him in a barrel?
It's a long story. It's different. You're talking about canals and like little fixed areas. We used to get fish trapped in a lagoon, and you would.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
Lagoon. You're not supposed to say that on a live stream.
Well, you asked.
You don't have to admit to it.
That's why I said no comment. I kid you.
I need to ask one question.
You guys got to be careful with this ChatGPT.
How many fish have you think you've killed in your lifetime?
Oh, it's not that bad. I let a lot of them go. The question is how many fish? How many fish?
Over 1,000?
Oh, 1,000.
10,000? I say about 10 for you.
Let's keep it at that number.
Let's call it.
Think about all the fish 40. I ate. You guys have killed thousands of fish. You let somebody else do it. That's the difference.
I would say about 200 a year for you, for your entire life.
Well, if you include bait fish, it's bad.
Oh no, not bait fish. Okay, we're going back to this. Okay, sorry, I had a personal question there. That's what I'm always doing. Okay, so what's so cool is ChatGPT will literally read all of the Zestimates for you and go do it. And so, a lot of people are like, Zach, what's X Leads version 4 going to have with the AI? And they're like, well, honestly, this week, X Leads already has this type of system, but it's like, why would I go put this behind a paid software? ChatGPT will literally do it for free.
Yeah.
Version 4 is something that ChatGPT does not do with AI. I'm not going to get into that right now. I'll talk about it a little later. But what's so interesting is anyone can do this. Anyone. So if you go out here and do, okay, let's see another city. Let's do Ypsilanti. Okay, let's do Wayne County. All right, let's try Wayne County. Okay, Wayne County, Michigan. Now,
how do you know the name of every county when they pull this stuff up?
I have an eidetic memory. Don't you know who I am?
I know. You didn't get it from me.
I do this.
I have the opposite. You got to repeat it 3 times for me to grab it with my ADHD. Photographic. You didn't get it from your mother either.
All right.
Must have skipped a generation.
Wayne County, Michigan. All right. So if you do Wayne County, Michigan, it's finding this property, low price point, typical sign of condition issues. Cool. Extremely low price, well under typical market value. Low to mid range appears to price and fixer upper and mine small spread. Low price per square foot, sub 80K tag. They like this. I like it. Okay, so the AI is literally seeing what they think is going to be the best one too on there. So I like that.
Like the story.
I actually want to go back here really quick. Again, we're not going to call these a lot. Maybe I will. I'm going to call this one. You see this one that has multiple price cuts? I'm kind of interested on it.
It's probably
your phone. I'm going to call this guy.
Why is it always on
because
my
I'm
phone?
live streaming on TikTok.
These ridiculous people calling me back.
All right, I'm going to call this guy.
Give me my...
This guy's going to call you about 5,000 times. Just letting you know. Sorry, I'm itching. Like I can't.
You're literally going to give my phone number, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm itching because I see this. And I'm like, I need to get this deal. I'm like itching. My spidey senses.
Hello, this is Jeannie.
Hello, hey, is this the owner of 1002 North New Hope Road?
This is.
Hello, hi. My name is Zach, and I see your listing here on Zillow. I was still seeing if you were still interested in selling it.
Yeah, Zach, I am. I'm still entertaining some offers. I lost my stepdad, and we were finishing up the estate. I was trying to buy out the property down there, but that didn't happen. So, but I'm still interested in selling mine if the numbers are right.
Okay, this is your property?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh man, you kind of threw me for a loop here. I was just going to talk about the
Yeah,
property.
it's been, well, the reason I was selling my property was to buy my family's home in South Carolina, but I ran out of time more or less. I couldn't get mine sold to make that transaction happen. So, I'm not as rushed as I was to sell it, but I am still interested in selling my home, relocating.
Okay. So, all right. So I know you're not in a rush. The reason I'm calling is, I'll just be honest. I see it got listed for 309, 289, got cut again. What's the real price on this thing? Because I see it keeps getting cut.
Well, the reason I was cutting it was because the time restriction, for me to make that transaction happen by the other property. But originally I had put 309. I'm not in real estate. I'm not an investor. I'm not a flipper. I'm an insurance agent. So I know nothing about buying and selling houses. But what I do know is my location where I'm at is prime. That's why I listed, because I pulled some comps around the area, just looked around what they're selling for. And once rehab, they're going for about 369, 349 is what they've been selling for if they've been rehabbed. So that's why I put 309, allotting some, money. Then I dropped it down. So really, for me to walk comfortably, I would need at least 270 for me to be able to walk out of here comfortable. And that's, selling the house as is and with a quick close, because I've got some options that I'm looking at in Florida, but I've kind of slowed things down, since the estate's settling and what have you. I haven't been in such a rush to get it done. Because I was like pulling my hair out trying to get it sold quick, but I just couldn't I got a lot of offers that were coming in under assignment. They weren't legitimate contract offers with, proof of purchase, proof of funds, that type of thing.
I hate assignments.
Yeah, I hate it. I mean, I didn't even know what that was. I was like, what the hell is this? You want me to? I just didn't understand it, but now I do. Now I'm more educated on what those are. But,
when I hear assignment, I run.
Yeah. Really, I'm looking forward to somebody's got proof of fund, that's serious about buying the house, that sees the vision. The house is going to need some work. It's built in 1931, but I'm going to tell you, this location is prime, and I know it. It's going to do nothing. This property is going to go up in value. It's a prime spot for commercial. If somebody had the know-how to go in, get it zoned, wanted to go that route, I think that's what I would do. It's a perfect location for a business, but it's also a good single family. It's right on the corner. You're convenient, everything, it's a good property for sure. Mm-hmm. It's just too much for me. I've been here. This was my family's home. I inherited this property when my dad passed about 9 years ago. I've been here for about 9 years, but it's been in my family for probably over 40. Gosh. So, yeah, but it's just too much. It's a big house, I don't even utilize the whole house. It's huge. You can take and make this thing 2 houses, a duplex, whatever. It's that big. The way it's structured, the way it's laid out. And then I've got an additional building that's not finished out back. It's got a loft upstairs. It's going to need some concrete though down on the floor, some sheetrock, and you can put a mini split in that, little fridge, little kitchenette, bathroom. You can rent that property out. It's out by the pool, by the deck. It's a lot of potential here, a lot of potential. I just took it as far as I could take it. And I'm ready to, at my age, I'm ready to go somewhere where I don't have a lot of maintenance, a lot of work, keep, yard to mow, privacy fence to stain, just a lot by yourself.
All right. Makes a lot of sense to me. What's your name? I don't think I caught it.
Excuse me?
What was your name? I'm sorry. I don't think I caught it.
Oh, my name is Jeannie. J-A-N-N. Yeah, my last name is Lynn, L-Y-N-N. And I'm the owner of the property.
All right, perfect. So my name's Zach, by the way, so nice to meet you.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you.
So let me just ask, just so I generally know, I know this is a prime location.
Uh-huh.
So what offers were you getting on the property?
Well, I was getting, I'm not going to tell you the exact amount, but I was getting above 250 for it, but I was wanting a little more. I thought, because I think the property, even with rehab, you come in here and you rehab it, I know it's going to, everybody's out to make money. I want that to happen. I have no problems with that, but it's just, I know what this property is worth. I mean, if you tore the house down and put 2 houses on these lots and put them, the smaller houses go up with it. I mean, this is a gold mine right here, especially with the commercial all around. So I was kind of trying to get more like 270, 280 out of the property, allowing that 50,000 for rehabbing or however much that going to put into it, and then turn around and sell it and make, sell it for 265, 270, because it'll go for that.
So how much do you think it would go for all fixed up?
I don't know. I think at least 350, 360 for sure.
And how much would it cost to renovate?
That I don't know. I'm not a contractor. I mean, material costs are. I mean, I know what I would do, and I'm getting ready to get the state settled. I may put some money in it myself and try to rehab it and bring it up. But I just don't want to,
Let me ask you this: how about I just lend you $30,000 and then you put it on the market and make $70,000 profit? If you're that confident, I can lend you the money.
I am confident once it's rehabbed. I'm so confident.
So I mean, I can just lend you the money then if you want. I lend money all the time. Then you can flip the property, get it for 370.
How would that work? What catch? How are you going to make money?
Oh, I mean, there'd be interest on it, but I mean, I don't know. We would see, but I mean, the only issue is if he doesn't get 370, then you can get in trouble.
Well, see, this is the thing. I mean, I've been.
But you're that confident it's going to get 370 though.
Yeah. Well, I own the home outright. There's no mortgage. I have no mortgage.
Oh, perfect.
So I've been thinking there's something that I'm not real familiar with. I'm doing my research, but
she's not confident she's going to get that number.
The equity from the home, where there's one loan in particular where you make no payments for 10 years. But at the 10 years,
2 streets over, there's a account for 250.
They get a percentage of that market value. That's how they make their money.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, but that's something that I've been approved for already. So I've got a lot of different options. I just don't know what's my best one. I just want to get it either rehabbed and sold and make money, the money that I think the property's worth, in my opinion. Of course, I've got sentimental value as well, but I also know this location it's booming here. Mm. But I don't know where are you located out of?
So I'm in Florida, and I own rental properties and flips all over the Carolinas. I do a lot of I've been doing this for over 9 years.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we do a lot in South Carolina. There's a lot of these rules and regulations for like real estate investing in South Carolina. So it's actually, it's pretty good for us. We like South Carolina. North Carolina is a great area too. I love Gastonia. As you probably know the secret, everyone's kind of pouring into there from the big city, and like, all these areas, like real estate's going down, but Gastonia is up year over year. And that's why I love that area.
Yeah, it is.
So
it's growing unbelievably. I mean, it's just, I'm from Charlotte, originally born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina, but
can I try my accent?
The growth
it's too late.
Like hickory on a stump.
Stop. It really is. So I think that's why I see a vision here. I see so many different things that could be done here. I see redesigning the house altogether. I see making it into a storefront business. There's so many different opportunities.
A business.
It's got so much potential. but I'll take it at the level I can take it to, with me being, by myself and financially not able to put the money into it that I would like to. But I'm getting ready to have some money freed up, and that's going to be, I'll have better options at that point,
Where in Florida are you looking to move to?
Well, my brother lives in Bel Air, Florida. It's right outside of Tampa, I think.
Oh, okay.
Do you know it's called, it's Bel Air? Yeah, that's where my brother's house is. So,
wow.
I just thought about getting, something smaller, condo, I'm not real sure, but just kind of looking around, even looking down towards the TK area. I've been looking at Mount Pleasant down by Charleston, South Carolina. So, just kind of looking around,
Okay.
Wanting to downsize something a little 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Gotcha.
Small.
Would you go buy a condo or rent it?
I'd probably rent it I'd probably go rent somewhere, just for like maybe 6 months.
Trying to see if she'll take seller finance. She's gonna rent. So this is the point.
Something I really didn't want, So I'd probably take my time looking and seeing what's out there. If I was to sell mine, I'd probably just get me, storage unit and get me an apartment for 6 months.
Okay.
And then, till I found where I wanted. Or I could stay at my brother's other home in TK, South Carolina, live there.
I'm giving a little southern slang. Okay.
If I was to sell
do it
quickly.
Okay.
But see, I got a lot of options. I really don't know.
Yeah, a lot of options.
I'm just selling up this house, the estate with my stepdad, and that's my number one thing is getting this done, getting that's closed, and then I'll have some little bit of money to put in the home if that's what I choose to do, or sell it as is, get what I get, and find me something. I really don't know what I'm going to do yet. It depends if the numbers are right.
Let me ask you this. I mean, it seems like the price and the numbers are the biggest priority for you.
It is.
I mean, why don't you list it with a realtor? I'm not a realtor, so I mean, why don't you just list it with a realtor?
Well, the reason I didn't in the beginning,
130 days.
I had to hurry up with time, and I was running out of time to buy that other property, so I thought I didn't have time.
If I'm a realtor, I get this thing listed. How do realtors not make money? It's just so easy.
Time for that. But now that's no longer an option, I do have time to list it.
Yeah.
If I wanted to go that route. But if the cash investor's got the money right, why not just do a quick close, 15-day close and be done?
Yeah, I agree.
That's the ideal thing. That's what I wanted to do.
So how about this? I mean, I want to be able to go near 270. I mean, I make money as a real estate investor myself, so I don't usually, I don't buy a house to not make money on it.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I mean, I won't be able to do the full price on it. I mean, what I would probably want is I can get you the money if you're patient. I mean, will you take payments on the property?
That's something that I really don't want to do. To be honest, that's just, I mean, if I was going to, I really don't want to go that route. I really would rather have a cash sale, and, move that way. Because I've had several offers that wanted to pay me X amount of dollars up front and then, give me so much a month for so many months. And at the end of that time, they'd pay what the asking price, what I really wanted, like $309, after they've had it for, so many months. But I just don't think that's something I want to do. Okay.
And what's the reason behind that?
Well, I'm really not, because I don't know enough about it, and I don't know if that would be profitable for me, and I would that'd be the right decision for me financially where I'm at. I think a cash offer would be more in line for what I'm looking for. But I mean, I guess I could take a look at something like that.
Well, let me ask you this. I'm just kind of curious. What if, let's say I got you a magic briefcase, $270,000 in cash? What would you do with that?
I would reinvest, buy property, buy me another house.
Okay.
Without a doubt. Yeah. Immediately.
Okay. So what I'm trying to understand, if you're going to rent a place, what I would probably suggest is probably that 310, I guess, what you would want. I would give you probably $10,000 right now as a down payment, and I would pay you every single month with interest, every month while I'm getting this thing renovated. And then from there, you're getting paid. Now, at the end of that term, I decide I don't want to pay you anymore. Then you're the owner of the house. Like, I'm not buying it. I'm giving you money. And if I ever decide I don't want to buy the property at the end of the term, whatever it is, you get the house all free and clear. And then I have an option at the end of it to go purchase it in how many months. Now you'll yield
What's
probably.
that time frame? Where do those? What are we counting on that time frame? And what would that number look like?
I mean, it's really what your time frame is, right? It can be 36 months, it can be 60 months, it can be however you want, or how long you want to keep making payments on the like I keep giving payments for you, right? It'd be a lot more than what real estate will appreciate. I mean, I'll just give you an example. Gastonia, the year-over-year appreciation of the property is up 1%. If we want to go look up Bel Air, Florida, Bel Air, Florida, the market year over year. Let's go look. And again, I know real estate's an investment, but not in Florida. Bel Air, Florida's down 2.8% year over year. So if you bought a house, I mean, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but insurance is really expensive in Florida, and it's really bad.
I'm an agent. Yeah, I know. Some things, yeah, I know. It's very expensive. And so is the coast. I've looked at property.
Give me one of those throw-up bags.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it's
oh, okay, you know this.
Yeah,
so
I already know. I'm an agent. Yeah.
The real investing in Florida is really not there from what I can see.
Right.
So what I'd let you know is I would probably just pay you every single month. And then after 36 months, 60 months, whatever it is, I would pay that full 310 on top of.
Now what about the rehab cost that you spend into rehab? What about that?
I just use my own money to go do it.
Oh, okay.
And so
that would be okay.
And then I would probably, between you and me, I'm not going to probably flip it. I'd probably just own it as a rental property because I like the Carolinas. I really like Charlotte because of Bank of America and all the big businesses and everything like that. Probably just being honest with you. So I'd probably own it as a rental property and just make it for cash flow. That's where I can make money on it. I don't think I can buy it $270 as a rental. There's just, I can get better ones. But with doing this, I think it benefits you, benefits me. I'm not asking you to say yes. I just asking you to think about it.
All right.
I think it's a better than a $240,000 offer I'd probably give you.
How much would the monthly payment be?
It's up to you.
Roughly.
I mean, we'd have to see what makes it work. What makes it work. I'm probably wouldn't be doing the craziest finishing. I'd probably just make it good enough for a rental property. Give it to a nice family.
I mean, whitewash. Whitewash. Yeah. If it were me, I'd come in and I'd put LVP flooring all the way throughout the house because it's hodgepodge. You got natural hard floors in the hallway, living room, dining room, one bedroom. The rest is just, it was renters that lived here before I got it, and it needs flooring. And I would just go LVP all the way through, matching, boom, run it all the way through. Do the walls, neutral colors, all the way through the house, and maybe upgrade a bathroom or something. And that's what I would do to start. That's where I would start. It's built in 1931. It's going to need windows at some point. But just to get it ready to rent, it wouldn't be nothing to do that. Yeah, real simple.
I like it. So how about this, Jenny? Think about it.
Okay, but you need to think about some numbers. What monthly? What we'd be looking at? Because that's something I need to factor in when I start thinking about what I'm going to do.
Well, that's what I want you to do. I want you to think about what numbers would work well for you. Give me a call back and let me know. And you've probably gotten this offer from a lot of people.
I have a couple of different ones.
So let me just tell you the truth. A couple things like that dirty.
How can I trust you? Like, how do I know you're legitimate? How do I know you're going to be around to make your payments? How do I know who you are? You know what I mean? That's something that's very important to me.
Yeah. So I can message you probably a bunch of rental properties that I own. You can verify who's the owner. I've been doing this for over 9 years. My partner, Rick, he's my dad. He's been buying rental properties for 25 years. We buy a lot of rentals and we do a lot of this. Again, I really like this area. I don't want to publicly let everyone know how much I like the area. But I can go give you a bunch of stuff and I can have my lawyer do everything for you. And I would rather do this through a lawyer just so it's trusted. And I mean, I'll be honest with you. If I give you $10,000 up front, I don't pay you anymore. You get 10 grand. I mean, but like, here's the thing. You don't get the keys unless you get that 10 grand. So that's the whole point of this. It's always the trust. So what I want you to think about the numbers. You're an agent, so you're definitely smart. You know what you're talking about here. I'm going to send you some stuff. You can do some independent research on me on the internet. And you can talk to my lawyer. And we can go from there. But the reason I'm saying this is everyone who's giving you these pitches, they don't own a rental property. They can't go text you 4 rental properties they own in North Carolina. They don't own any rentals. So why are you going to listen to somebody who's on a rental?
Well, it's not just that. A lot of them couldn't even show me like proof of funds for anything. They were just trying to. I mean, you just wouldn't believe some of the offers I've had, and some of this. I called it scams because I think they were, to me, questioning my intelligence because I'm like, look, I'm no dummy. I'm not going to do this. You can't show me proof of funds. You're giving me not even a standard contract to purchase. This is not even no.
Well, Jenny,
so I had to shoot a lot of them down. But
anyone go to ChatGPT and make a fake proof of funds? What I'm going to do is
I already know. Yeah.
I can send you a phone number of my banker. So at Chase Bank, I do a lot of closings and transactions. I actually have a personal banker. When you do a lot of business, you can literally call them. They're one of the branch managers over here at the Chase Bank, and you can have a conversation with them, my lawyer, and just think about it. All right.
I'll think about it. Okay. I'll get back with you, but please send me all the information. You can text me, text it to me, or I can give you my email as well if you'd like.
All right. I'll go text it all to you right now.
Perfect. Sounds great. Thank you so much for your time.
Have a blessed one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeehaw!
I shouldn't call and hammer me. So
that's a lease option. 50 racks.
So guys, it's that was just a creative financing. That's seller financing because she has no debt on the property. And the sweet spot is,
well, I can write it. Actually, I'll write it. I'm going to see what you think. Let me know if my numbers are right. But here's the whole point. Hopefully she doesn't watch this. This is the problem with doing it on a live stream.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to text her my name. Can I actually text Rick in? That's not even going to do anything, right?
Guys, like, don't sit there and hammer the poor lady because she's wanting to sell. She just doesn't need to sell. The problem is she's delusional. She's telling us all the problems with the house, all this. I already know the house's value is 235, 240. That's it. And it needs work. So the house is honestly a cash deal. In my book, it's below 200. I wouldn't bother. But we shift there and go, hey, we should take payments because you got to understand if she'll take 10 grand or less. And by the way, I wouldn't give her 10 grand. I'd give her like 5. And then I would do payments. I'd figure out what the average rental price is there. I'm assuming probably $1,500. I'd offer $1,000 a month.
Yeah. So the whole point of this,
but I make money up front if I do that. I make money every month, and I make money when I exit. That's what you call a win-win.
So we're slowly getting into a real estate market where lease options are starting to work a lot more, and
that's just one phone call.
So let's talk about it. So this is one phone call, and you see how she kept having that price cuts. So let's go talk about what the numbers look like.
She's never getting a cash offer for that property.
No. So here's what it looks like. So if we did 60 months, right? So year zero, and then year 5. Here's what it looks like. Here's exactly what I offered. Okay. So we're going to do year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. Okay. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to offer to give her $5 grand down. All right.
Now you're talking my
right.
numbers.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a rent to own buyer, a person who's going to actually, they don't get approved for a standard mortgage, but they want the American dream. I'm going to sell this deal to them on Creative Finance. I'm going to write up a Creative Finance deal. I'm going to sell in Creative Finance. This is going to be a rent to own seller. They are going to give me, make sure my numbers are right. They're going to give me $10,000 upfront for the opportunity to rent to own.
You get a lot more than that.
You get a lot more. Okay, just call it 10. Okay.
So usually you can get, just so you know, the standard is you usually get 5 to 10% down for a rent to own, like owner financing type.
I know,
of deal.
but let's do the math here. Okay, this is called a lease option. I love lease options.
So I would expect 15.
So let's do the math. Okay, so in year 1, I'm gonna be paying about $1,500 to the lady, right? No, 1,000. You said 1,000. You want to do 1,000?
I'm going to offer
right?
1,000. She's probably going to counter at 15, and we're going to wind up at 1,200.
All right, let's call it 1,200. Okay, let's call it 1,200.
And guys, let me do a standard amortization. Why? Whatever she accepts, she's fine with, because remember, most people that sell in this position, they don't want to deal with a tenant. They want somebody more responsible.
Yeah.
How do you demonstrate by giving more cash? And number two, they typically don't want to
TikTok, I'm
pay.
going to show you the chart when we're
They
done.
don't want to pay the taxes on it. So technically, we could structure this. I'm not here to give you legal advice or accounting advice. You could structure these to her for principal payments, meaning she can wait until the deal is cashed out to actually ever pay one dime in tax.
So let me show her.
Without a tenant and the usual headaches that you get with it.
Well, let me show. So, okay, well, let's start this from the beginning.
I know we're going to do a creative finance video today.
Well, I'm just trying to show this deal. People should know where it came from.
I got it.
When a seller wants too much for their house and they won't take a wholesale offer, usually they're delusional and you just say whatever. What we do here is instead we'll offer to do a lease option with them. So what we do is year one, I'm going to offer $5,000 down. A rent to own buyer who's going to want to actually be an end buyer, $10K. They're going to give us $10K. Just call it $10K.
15.
Okay, you want 15. Call it $10K. Okay. We're going to give the lady $1,200 a month. This rent to own guy or gal is going to give me $1,500 a month. That means for 5 years straight, I make $300 a month for 5 years straight. So for 60 months, that ends up being 18 grand.
Oh,
Yeah, call it 18.
It's either.
Yeah, 18 grand. So that means what's 18? 3,600. So that means every year I make $3,600 for the next 3 years, which is pretty sexy. I'll be honest. I like making $3,600 a year. And then at the end of it, would I have it for her for like 310? So I would sell it to this person for probably 350. What do you think? 350 at the end of 5 years? Rent to own?
It's going to be a little much, dude. You're going to put a bunch of money into it if you put that number. I
310?
mean, realistically, these are going to sell for like what I would do is because you remember, if the house doesn't appraise, they're not going to cash you out on it.
Yeah, no.
So you're hoping you can catch up. So the idea is, $299, $309, because you got to leave yourself in a position. If you pay her, what'd you say, 270, 265, whatever. Let's say
I can't give her 265.
Well, you're gonna have to give price or terms.
No, I know. These terms are
So
good.
she's stuck on 270. So I say 265. So the idea is if
270 is cash. You're probably going to be 290. Call it 290. We're going to be at 290 with her. She won't take it less than 290.
Honestly, she should take. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's a big number.
Okay, let's say
what you have to focus is on the down payment.
Yeah.
Because if you give her 280, 290,
well,
or even 300, who
600
cares?
square feet less. Okay, let's say we could sell it for 310. Okay, let's just. Okay, you can live with that.
You're gonna have to go. You have to put a 319, or you're gonna wind up owing money when you sell it.
319. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. So that means we'll make.
No. So technically, everybody asking, if they make a $1,500 payment, does that go towards the principal? And what I do, as long as you make a payment on time every month, I'll take like 150 or 200 of it.
Oh, that's how you want to do it. Oh yeah, we could do that.
Well, you have to structure it because if you go out and get a bank loan, when you make your $1,500, $1,800 payment, only like $100 is going to principal.
Okay.
But the guys stop trying to use the rules of the bank.
So I'm trying to show them. So do the math for me then. What do 1,500 times 60?
Well, the thing is, you're not going to apply all that 1,500 towards a payment because
no, you're gonna have to split it.
That's 90 grand. No, that's not right. 1,500 times 60.
Yeah. Okay, and then do the 1,200 times 60. It's 90. So it's an $18,000 difference. Okay, cool. So
here's what you do: is you give them
29 plus. There's how much of a difference is between the two? 12. So minus 12 out of that. So you're at 17. So the whole total numbers mean that you make 17K, 5K, and then you make 18. Yeah, you make 18K. So that means in 5 years you add all those up: 17, 18, and 5. 17, 18, and 5. You make $40,000 on this deal over 5 years. Cha-ching. So let me show everyone TikTok.
There's a few numbers in there, guys, but
there's a few numbers.
What you do is you take that on-time payment. If they make an on-time payment every month, you can build a credit, but you can't build that into the rental agreement. They have to be two separate transactions. The beauty of like a seller finance deals, you're not under the duress of subject to
just
due
to
on
show.
sale clause.
So
any of it.
you're the first time on a deal like this, you would give the seller $5,000, but you wait till you get this, guys. You get a rent to own buyer, they'll give you $10,000. They pay you $1,500. You give the seller $1,200. You make about $3,600 a year. So you make $17K in cash flow, $18K in cash flow. You make $17,000 from the rent to own price in 5 years versus what you give to her. Plus, you make a little extra $5K in between there because you're at 17 plus the 18.
Yeah,
19 grand.
Yeah, 19 grand at the end. So the idea is you if you do creative financing
plus 5K on the top, so you make 40 grand over 5 years on it's called a lease option. I know people are asking how do you do that? So we love doing those.
So you want to make money up front, you want to make money every month, and you want to make money at the end. If you do not structure creative financing like that, you got to go to work. Like it's not. And the problem I see is a lot of people, if you notice on that deal, we attacked wholesaling first, and she's like, hey, it's just not going to work. I can't do this. I can't do that. Once you do that, go, listen, what if we could do this? If you start with creative financing, she's going to jack that price so high on you, it's not even going to make financial sense. I love creative financing, but what's the point if you're massively overpaying for the property? I don't need a check mark to say I did a creative financing deal because it doesn't take much to do a creative financing. The key to creative financing is you actually make money. And I meet so many creative financing people today that skipped wholesaling and they go, I did 5 creative financing deals. How much money are you making? They go, I don't know. I'm working over at the Starbucks because I have to keep feeding these properties every month. Guys, you've got to think long-term. If you want to own that property 5 or 10 years, you got to get it up right up front. You got to get the monthly up right, and you got to get the end price up right. And you get that little dopamine rush. Oh, I got to create a financing deal. I'm like, I meet so many people doing credit financing that are broke.
Yeah.
And they don't understand. I just be very selective. You shouldn't be doing, people do 50 and 100 creative financing deals. It's usually a disaster from what I've seen. So I do my regular wholesaling, just like we're scraping on Zillow here. And I exhaust my wholesaling. And she's like, hey, it's just not going to work. I go, well, how bad do you want to sell this property? Are you open to a creative solution? And she's like, hey, tell me a little bit about that.
So that's just the explanation of that deal. So again, that was the first call we got, but she was open for it. So I like the AI. AI is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It finds it
so
quick.
Zillow finds the deals pretty dang quick. So
fast.
Sorry, we had to deal with that seller for a little bit, but like she was interested in a creative finance deal, and I can't say no to a $40,000 deal. I'm sorry, I can't resist. When here's the problem: you guys aren't happy when you hear that because you know that it with that lady like that, she automatically went from. Here's the truth: every Joe Schmo went out here with that lady and offered that, and they all got denied. You know why? Number one, they couldn't explain it. And number two, most important part, there's not enough trust with the seller.
And guys,
I was able in that conversation to build trust with her, pitch it, and explain it to her like I knew what I was talking about. But also I know what I'm talking about.
And you can tell a lot of people got hung up on the proof of funds with her. And guys, listen, it's becoming more and more prevalent for them to ask for proof of funds. If you sit there and just go, I don't know. Here's a simple line I used to use when I had no money. And it's not going to work every time, but it'll get you out of a lot of jams. Go, listen, why don't we focus on, since we're paying cash just to cash the property out, whatever we leave for a deposit is just to open escrow. Let's concentrate on getting the full, whatever, 240, 250. Some people just obsess over proof of funds. And she's trying to get educated. You heard her. She's trying to learn about it. If you make proof of funds a big deal, you just got to get past it. And then when I switch to creative financing, I don't have to really go into proof of funds at all.
Exactly. So that's the creative finance side. That is not what today's all about. Today's all about Zillow wholesaling. So again, you can go back out here. Let's go back to here. Let's pick another market real quick just to show it. And then we'll go back to some other cool stuff with AI.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Where is it? All right. Right here. So let's just find another market real quick. Let's see what someone commented. Let's find a good market.
Go back. way back.
I love it. We get a lot of comments. We get a lot of people. So somebody says Toledo, Ohio. All right, we're gonna do Lucas County, Ohio.
How do you do that? I don't know.
Do this in Lucas. I know all the good markets in my mind. All right, let's find some deals in Lucas County, Ohio. So the AI is spitting it out for us. And let me show this. How do I show this? There we go. So basically, it's saying this address is good, long time on the market, price low, good candidate for below market. I like that. Clark Street right here says range suggests fixture condition low enough that main investor could still flip. Interesting. Sub 60K market, cheaper than comps allow. That's pretty cool.
Cheaper than comps allow.
Nice price mid FISBO that had hard cuts. Indicate possible seller flexibility. I'm interested. Let's look at this deal. Let's see what they said.
Oh, you just click the link.
I gotta click the address here. Let's see what it says. So they're saying this address. Let's see the cuts there. It had to be done on this deal. Let's see. Hold on. I don't see any cuts on this one. Let me check. Oh, they keep flipping it. Yeah, that's not going to work. There's no pictures on this sucker.
Yeah, I mean, how people do one picture.
It drives me crazy. So why did you search Lucas? Lucas County is the county in Toledo, Ohio. See, here's the problem. I get this is where people drive me absolutely nuts. This is why it's so easy to win in wholesaling sometimes. Because people say, I want to wholesale in Dallas, Texas. And they only pull Dallas as if real estate investors only do in one city.
Yeah.
They invest in the county. They invest in the area. They invest in the real estate market. See, a lot of people they drive me crazy. Okay. Why do Lucas County? Because investors buy all over the county. They just don't buy only in the city. I only want to be in the city. No, they don't. They do the whole county. You see, that's why when people pull lists, they only pull cities. It's ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest problems you have.
You do counties, and if you want to get really granular, go down the zips.
Yeah, you don't do city. That's ridiculous.
Cities are not, they're notoriously labeled wrong. You'll get a lot of problems in there. From my experience. But
yeah, you do the county. That has always been what we've done, and always better.
You need volume, guys. You need volume. I mean, if you get really good, you can section off zip codes, but for the most part, think broad.
Okay, so let's do this too. So you can go here and say in Mobile, Alabama. Actually, just do this. Give me all the keywords to search in Zillow that would indicate a good potential wholesale deal. And so we're going to do is we're going to find all the keywords that I can look into Zillow for myself. So, okay. So do you see how it's giving you all the ones that look great? Now you don't want to go out here and just copy this because that's going to be a complete mess. What you're going to do is you're going to do this. So let's go. It's giving me too much info right now. But if you go all the way down here and you search, put this in a CSV. So they're all in an easy copy, comma format. I did not say that right, but AI understands. So right here, it's going to.
She gets me.
It's a she. So these are all the keywords right here. You see this?
No, it's got to be a man.
So you just press copy.
Thinks it knows it all.
You press copy code. And now what you do is you go into Zillow. And you go right here. So you go into Zillow, you go to more. not Gastonia, but let's just do North Carolina. Go to North Carolina. You go to more. Scroll all the way down to keywords. You paste all those keywords in. And then all the ones that pop up in the keywords pop up right there. It's pretty cool. So you can do like, you can do Gaston County. Why not? I think I have too many keywords. Hold on. So I just search TLC. It's kind of funny.
I find the simpler you make it, the easier it is.
These are all the ones that need some work. You know what I mean? And then they all pop up. So you can do the keyword search tab. That works good too.
As is a good one too.
And then if you are going in FSBOs, again, what I always recommend is anything above usually 100 days is always going to be best. So anything above 100 days, and I like to offer at least 30% off list price. So I always multiply the list price by 0.7, and that's usually a rough MAO, and then obviously going to be way below that. But for Zillow, you're not going to be making 30 grand a deal or 40K, 50K. I mean, 25K is going to be on the higher end, but it's definitely doable.
Yeah. I mean,
Zillow's, I mean, we're the only call I made already slam dunk right there. But I built the trust with her. That's what it's all. It's super important to build that trust. And even if I made her a lowball offer, I could probably get something roughly accepted there, just because of the skills I got. You know, it's easy. I got the skills. So yeah, that's exactly how you go out here and you use AI and Zillow to start getting some wholesale deals. What I want to do is I want to answer a couple questions you guys have about this and see what I can do to help you guys out. And like always, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. If you're watching this on TikTok, do me a favor and make sure that you, what is that, the likes? Hit the likes or whatever you do on there.
What are you asking me for?
I don't know. What am I asking you? Go give it a like or something. I don't know.
TikTok.
Whatever helped the algorithm on there.
I ate a Tic Tac, not a TikTok.
Oh boy. Okay. So let's answer some questions, see what's going on. And we're going to do some one-on-ones today. I don't think we've had time to do those in a while.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to drop a link. You got to be on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, you got to be on these Flip with Rick, Zach Ginn, or Rick Ginn YouTube channel. Look at this. I am missed. First time on a stream today. That's pretty exciting.
That's awesome.
If you're a first-time person on the stream, I recommend everyone joins our free real estate wholesaling course and community. It's called freewholesaling.com. And you just go to the word free.
Did you see that avatar?
What?
Go back, look.
You definitely have ADHD. What?
It's like they're obsessed with coffee, but they have a hidden identity. It's like they have a coffee addiction. Interesting.
But basically,
very interesting.
Guys, go to freewholesaling.com. But yeah, so if you want to learn how to wholesale real estate for free, we have a free real estate wholesaling course. It is called freewholesaling.com. If you're on TikTok here, it's right here. It is the word free, the word wholesaling.com, freewholesaling.com right there. And we'll teach you how to wholesale real estate absolutely for free. Freewholesaling.com right there. And let's answer some questions. If you want to hop on and talk to us, that is our streamer link. You got to be on YouTube and you can hop on and talk to us. There we go. Appreciate it, guys. All right. We got Titus on here. Titus got a question. What's up, man? Yo, Titus.
Yo, what's up? I just had a really quick question for you guys. I just got this. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What's going on?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello.
Okay, sorry, my screen's lagging and everything. I just met with this really motivated seller today. They said they need to sell their house like 10 times in the conversation. It was from a sticky note, and they want to sell the house like ASAP, probably less than 30 days. But I conditioned them to do it within 30 days so I'd have a good inspection, because I have buyers all over the state, just not Akron, Colorado, because it's out in the Washington County. and I mainly
You
deal
called
with
it
nothing more
Acheron?
east of Adams.
You called it
And
Acheron?
I was wondering if you guys had buyers out there so we could JV.
Akron, right?
Hold on. You called it Acheron?
Akron.
Akron? You just called it Akron, Ohio?
Yeah, it's
It's Akron. Bro, if you go to
Colorado.
Colorado. I thought you meant Ohio.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't disrespect LeBron like that, man. I'm just kidding.
No,
Okay.
Ohio's taken some beatings lately, so we need to leave him alone.
Okay. Akron. You mean Acorn?
He tell you the spelling of it.
I'm trying to understand where. Where's this deal?
Maybe
at?
it's AK or AC.
Like ACRON.
AC.
Never heard of that one.
Okay. So, all right.
AKRON.
All right. So, what's stopping you from getting this deal? Oh, AKRON. Akron.
Okay, whatever.
Okay,
Okay. Spelling check here. My God.
Oh, no.
Right. Yeah, AKRON. Sorry, you guys are cutting out.
Okay. If you say the city name wrong, the seller's going to think you're crazy. That's why I'm always big on that. Okay. So what I'm trying to understand is you got the seller. What do you need help with?
I think he's having.
Well, I know the ARV is 85K, and I know I can probably lock it up for like 10 or 20, something like that, really cheap. But my buyers don't buy outside of like Adams County, and that's in Washington, which is pretty far. So if you guys, or I'm just looking for buyers anywhere that could, invest that far out east for a good price.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay. Let's actually look this. So you put a sticky note on this deal? Do you put a sticky note on this deal?
Yeah, just today. It's like really cold out here. It started snowing, but they didn't stop me. I put 100 out every single day.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah. It was
do you live on
it was in Denver though, so they live with their family, I think, in this rental.
Yeah, the county has a population of 4,000. So you're probably not going to find a buyer for something like that. I mean,
Sorry, I didn't hear your question, but they own property.
Yeah. The county has a population of 4,000 people. It's going to be very difficult to sell that deal. Extremely. You are going to call every realtor in the area and every for sale by owner listing and try to find a buyer.
Right.
And you're going to get a crazy good discount on that. That's the only thing you can do in this situation.
Yeah, that's that's the challenge when you're in a very low populated area, because it's just hard to get people to take action. That's why they're probably so desperate to sell it. They tell you why they're so interested in selling it quick?
It's like talking to a wall.
Yeah, I know. I bet.
All right. Well,
You there?
You there?
I think he's having some technical issues.
Yeah, he's having some technical issues. All right.
I just see it. Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to listen because you guys are cutting out.
You're cutting out. I ain't cutting out. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Okay, so go.
So do you guys have any like advice to find a buyer in this rural environment?
Yeah. So what I would say is you need to go call all the realtors and all the for sale by owner listings for rents. That's what I'd call them, or call the cash sales and X leads. That's what I would do. Okay. Kayla, what's going on?
What's up, my brother? How we doing?
I'm blessed, man. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So I met with a seller today, and the situation, probate mailer, and basically it's a duplex, six bedroom, 2 bath, up down. Now, when I got there, this thing on the bottom floor is basically demolished, pretty much a full rehab. And then the upper unit, probably kitchen, bathroom, just regular turnover. The guy was living there for like 30, 40 years. His dad. The question I have is like in regards to my offer price. So when I spoke to him initially, I believe the ARV to be roughly 250, 260. Market rents are like 1250 to the highest I saw was like 1500. And I'm thinking roughly $65,000-$70,000 in repairs. And I was wondering, I was going to offer him like 105, 110. I'm pretty sure he'll bite at that. Wonder what your opinion
What's
is.
the question?
Offer, dude.
Yeah, just you're on the right path. Remember, what kind of response do you want to get, Kalen, when you make the first offer?
Well, I did make the first offer. That was 87. I offered him 87,500.
And how did he react to that?
He said that was very, very low. But this is like 2 weeks ago, and then so I texted him after the conversation. I was like, "Hey, that was my partner. He was more still thinking in that range, but we can come up a little bit. Just let me know." And then he called me last night. He's like, "Hey, I'm coming down tomorrow if you want to see the property." So I never gave him another number, but he was willing to meet at the 87.5. And when I spoke to him today, he was like, I just need to get over 100.
There you go. Like, dude, you're on the right path. You're doing everything right. So he made what we call a lowball offer, and I teach you to go for no. He got a no. You're not shocked. You didn't expect him to say yes, but you got a counter, and he spits out, "I just need a number slightly over 100." Like, that's it. You just saved yourself months, if not years, of aggravation. So I would get it under contract. Are you meeting him in person? Or are you doing this virtually?
So I did meet him in person today. And then I said I was going to talk to my partner and I give him a call back here this evening with an official offer. I'm just going to confirm that he can accept the offer when I give it to him. So I'm just not sitting. And then he did request as well that I remove assignability. I've already contacted the title company. They set me up on that side for double close.
Okay.
And then I was actually, another question I had is in regards to how much do you think a buyer would buy it for? I know that's kind of a hard,
That's the $1 million question here, but I got to assume you said roughly the ARV was
250, 260, if you want to get greedy, 280, because of market rents.
And the rehab was what, 50, 60?
I'd say probably 60 to 70.
Let's take worst case scenario. And you think you're going to wind up at like between 101 and 105, something like that?
Yeah, I was going to start it off at 102.5.
Dude,
and then, yeah.
So really all you got to get someone to do is offer you at like 190 and above, and you're golden. Like you can make a lot of money on it. So and you're going to have to be a little bit patient because people will mess with you on it. You want to tell me what market's in? Don't give an address.
Yeah, it's Milwaukee. I'd be happy to send it to you in the Marketing to Millions group, but
okay. Well, what I would like you to do is, I know you're working with either Corey or Evan.
Mm-hmm.
I would go over to him and, I got to figure out the area. I've done deals in Milwaukee, but I just got to make sure I got a buyer. But I mean, you're well within the scope of the right numbers on that one. So it would be nice if I like to pay a little bit more and have them ready to go, but it's a probate. It's a perfect situation. Is there any debt on the property?
No debt. It's free and clear.
I mean, it's a no-brainer, man. Like, seriously. Yeah, that's a good deal. You've done exactly what we teach to do, and that's how you make money. Like, so just get it for as low as you can. Like 101 sounds like a good number.
Okay.
And just get under contract, get the 30 days, and then just get on the ball to get it sold as soon as possible. So if you want to work with us, just run it through Cordy because he helps me quarterback the JVs through our M2M group. And I think you've done a fantastic job.
Awesome. By the way, that call, Zach, was phenomenal. I love sales, and you were doing some pretty high level shit that whole time. So just wanted to say that was impressive.
Disarming.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Yeah, I clipped that one, but yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, awesome. They're great job, by the way. I mean, that's textbook stuff. And I want you to remember, if you'll just make the low offers after you establish a relationship rapport, the idea is to give them a counter and then let them kind of come up with a number. And then you get, now he had from 87 to like 101. And you might be able to go in person and him and Haw, because if he really wants to sell it, you might get it for 95 or something like that. But you never know when you get there. So go get it done. Get it under contract sooner than later. Do not wait. Okay.
No,
Awesome.
I'm gonna call him right after this live. So I might call him right here. So thanks, guys.
Congrats, man. Great job.
There we go, Kalen. Boom.
That's good
He's
stuff,
killer.
man.
I
Well,
love
he's
it.
used our techniques, and I love when people are the low bowling's so stupid. What do you guys think wholesaling is? We have to buy low and sell medium. So anybody tells you low balling's for suckers, no, low balling's for wholesalers, because this is what we do for a living. You want to pay retail and be a speculator? Go for it. You're gonna be broke. Like, wholesaling is always about buying low. Ever since I've started, and 5 generations before me, that's how everybody's ever done it. So lowball. Ugh. I love when people are like, I can't lowball. Okay, that's fine. Then just pay retail. I'll sell these properties to you all day long. It's how I made a living. It's how I got out of the corporate world. It's how I brought them into this, and it's how I'm going to show you guys.
There we go. Ethan.
Go once.
Twice.
Good Lord.
Oh, poor Ethan.
That was painful.
That hurts.
That hurts, man.
Hurts to see. But yeah. Also, guys, starting on Monday, I don't know if you know, we have our massive X Leads launch. So it is by far the biggest launch that we have done for X Leads, and it is. We told the M2M users what it is. They're sworn to secrecy. They can't say it. They could say if they're excited or not, but like they can't say what it is. We also gave them an extra bonus for all the M2M people got a little version 4 bonus. But yeah, X Leads is going to absolutely lap every other wholesaling software on Monday. It's pretty exciting. And my teaser for it, I think I posted the teaser for it. It was pretty cryptic, but it was kind of cool. I liked it. It was what's the teaser for X Leads version 4? The teaser for X Leads version 4 is before sellers sell their house to wholesale for a discount.
Mm-hmm.
So before a seller sells their house to wholesalers for a discount, their house usually looks distressed. That's why drawing for dollars works better than any list. The problem is it doesn't scale. What if it did? That is the whole point of X Leads version 4. How do you scale? I don't know. That's the real question. But all I'm going to say is X Leads version 4 is pretty insane. That's all I'm going to say. We knocked it out of the park with this one, and we are going to just fundamentally change how people really do deals. Yeah. And that's the way I describe it. Mm-hmm. I think nobody in the real estate wholesaling space innovates anymore. I have not been shy on saying that. Everybody's just comfortable with you living your life. All the other real estate, I'll be real, I'll just say it. All the real estate wholesaling influencer type guys and gals, they just
copy paste,
pull list, call this or that. It's all the same stuff.
Call my affiliate.
It's all. If you want to get a deal, click this affiliate link. That's where it's all at. We're doing something new.
You don't have to think.
It's something very effective, and we're pretty excited. So we're inventing a brand new marketing channel. So a brand new marketing channel is being invented Monday. We're pumped up. X Leads version 4. I'm ready to go for it. Two other questions we got. X Leads.
Oh, people are trying to bait me into a football conversation. I keep my mouth shut because I've kept my mouth shut for 23 years with my Hurricanes. We're talking on the field, man. Like it's just, I've waited this long, man. I had a good run in the 80s and 90s, and I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'll let the game speak for itself. How's that?
There we go.
I wish Ole Miss the best of luck.
Congratulations. Nala, how's it going? I can't hear you.
She's on mute.
She's on mute. Look at that. So
okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. How are you?
Good. How y'all doing?
I'm blessed. What's going on? How can I help you out? Happy New Year.
One quick question. So I put in the prompt you put in ChatGPT for Tacoma instead. And so the first option was a listing from Craigslist that says, let's make a deal before I lose the property. And,
I like that. Oh my God.
Ooh,
and
okay.
so it looks like it's already been used for rental because he says rental ready. But my worry is the price is already so high. What would be a good lowball? It's $499.99, $499.999.
Have you comped it on X Leads?
No, I've been watching the stream. I haven't moved from here. I
I
just
would
did.
probably comp the property and do some. Do you have the address? Don't tell me the address, but do you have it?
It's on Craigslist.
Okay, so the address is on Craigslist though, if you needed it.
I mean, there's a phone number to contact, an email or chat that says text.
Okay. Do you have the address?
No, it's just the general area where it's at.
Yeah, so I would ask them what the address is. I would get the
Mhm.
address and then I would comp the property
Mhm.
after getting it and roughly see what the thing's worth. We can't even have a conversation if we don't even know the address. You're gonna have to get that from the seller.
Yeah, it's very
Okay.
misleading. They don't put an
Yeah.
address on there. Just
I know it's
it's
crazy.
highly suspect. So don't spend a lot of energy on it. But you can't make it, it's like trying to sell a car and you don't know if it's a Honda, a Tesla, a Mercedes. It's like I got a 4-door car. Okay, thank you so much.
Mhm.
How old is
Okay.
it? You know, what are the miles on it? There's a lot of questions. So until you get to that, the whole thing's a kind of a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like, so just get
Okay.
through it. But the idea is to use these prompts to find it instead of calling on 3,000. Maybe you can narrow it down to 2 or 300, and it gives you a shot.
Mhm.
And just notice every time me and Zach talk to somebody, it could be Zillow, it could be anything. It's you. Most investors just attack price. How much will you sell it for? And like, just if you're gonna do a number, this is why they're having machines and kiosks at McDonald's, because you don't have to think. You got to get people to think and evoke. And the more they can tell you this story behind the symptom of the property, the better off you're getting a wholesale deal. So it sounds
Okay.
like if they ever gave you an address, they're probably losing the house to foreclosure and they're getting
Mhm.
hammered on it. And there's probably only a number. There's probably not going to be a lot of money left in it. If people wait till the end of foreclosure, there's very little money left in them. Late fees, attorney's fees, everything. And that's why we always try to catch them earlier. But use those prompts to find the ones, have a conversation with them. And if you do a conversation, they'll start telling you, people are telling, so-and-so passed away. We've had the property in the family 40 years. I've got weird flooring, but it's a gold mine. Like, it's like, you're telling me it's a terrible thing, but then you're telling me your alter ego, it's perfect. And I already know why the property's not selling. It's just because you're delusional in what you think you sell it for. And so once we figure out we're not going to get anywhere wholesale, we shift and go, hey, can we do something creative? And I don't get obsessed about the price. I get obsessed with the terms. So the lower down payment I can do, I do a monthly payment because she has no mortgage on it. I'm not going to pull up an amortization scale. What if I gave you $5,000 down and $1,000 a month for the next 36 months? I'll take care of the property and I'll do everything. And at the end, I will cash you out the difference. It's that simple of a conversation, but you understand they have to be open to it, right?
Mhm.
You have to be open to it. If you're not open to it, you're wasting your time. It's like, if you don't want to go, if I go, hey, do you like fishing? And you go, do you like fishing, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's peaceful.
But if you tell me, luck, I go, no, we're gonna go fishing, we're gonna have fun. You'd be like, dude, yeah, like you're just gonna hang up on me. And that's what we're trying to shove creative financing down people's. We just go down that option and go, okay, there's a way where we can move this property actually pretty quick, solve all your problems, and give you exactly what you want. But remember, if they don't want to go fishing or they don't want to go creative financing, don't do it because it never works. And that's the whole
Okay.
deal. So use the technology to scrape, and then you guys just got to open up conversations and stop being so like,
Yeah.
are you the owner of 123? How much? I don't even like, listen, I'm just going to run him under the bus. I don't like are you the owner of 123 Street? I go, now I know it's tough when you call, you don't have the owner's name. I go like, hey, listen, I was calling about the properties that's still available, just take their temperature off the bat. And that first 30 seconds is always the hardest, guys. It's just like, oh God, because you got to understand, if I'm looking for properties that are on the market 90 days or older on specifically Zillow, by the time it gets to 90, 100 days, you know how many phone calls they've probably taken on average? Probably 100 plus. Yeah. And you ever had 100 phone calls? You're just like, okay, what do you want? And you got to get past that weird, awkward stage. And if you get it and you get them open up, like she was singing like a canary, but she's telling you the facts of the problems of the property. And then she's telling you her alter ego. It's a gold mine. It's amazing. I know. Yourself. And he offers her a loan. She's like, what's the catch? I go, it's a loan. Like, now I'm going to be honest with you. Someone would probably call her and suck her in one of these novations agreement. It'll be a disaster. I promise you. She would be a train wreck to partner up with.
That'd be awful.
But that's why people are getting so many novations deals. There's a right way and a wrong way to do it. I'm not completely against it, but just have conversations. And remember, real estate is just a part of people's problems. Like, that's all it is. It's a math problem. You got to get to the human element. And if you can do that and use technology to do it, I'm old school. I like to connect people. I like to go deep. And the deeper you go, the more information you get and the easier you can solve the problem. Honestly, with her, I probably spent a little 20 or 30 minutes. I would have had an entire deal done from very, very deep discounts. It's just, I try to be fair with her. She's probably going to get hammered online. So
yeah, she just needed a little bit more guidance. It sounded like.
No, she needs a lot of work, but like you got to have conversations with the people. When it comes to creative financing, guys, it's about the terms, not so much the price. Can I make money up front? Can I make money in the middle? And can I make money at the end? And I meet so many people across the country. I took this creative finance course. I got 5 deals. I go, how much money are you making? I go, I don't. I have to work 2 jobs just to support everything. I go, how long are you going to keep that up? It doesn't make sense. So wholesale will always bring in the money. And it's funny, everybody's coming back to wholesaling now because it actually works. You have to work in it. And if you do it, you can generate cash. And then if you want to take a deal like that and keep it for yourself, but what if you gave her $5,000, you got 10 or 15 grand back all the way, and then you're making $300 to $500 a month. Now you can start stacking up those wins. I let creative financing come to me. I kind of wish it into it always comes up in my wholesaling, like leads. And I don't chase them when everybody else chases them. You know what? I tell you the story. When you chase the dog, what happens? Well, at least my dog, he runs away from me. He
runs away.
That's what people do. And the minute you start pulling back, they're like, oh, wait a minute. Will you buy my property? I just want to see if they're going to come towards me. So make sure you use these prompts, chat, GT, everything else you do. And just it makes your list narrower, but have deeper conversations, guys. And you'll be amazed at what you can do. The gentleman we spoke to before, he doesn't want to do the low ball offer, but I teach him to do the go for no. And guess what? They come back to him. Well, would you consider doing 100, 101? It's amazing. Properties 250, 260, guys. I know it needs some rehab, but like there's $100,000 spread in there. But he's going to sell it quickly for cash if he wants to do that, or he'll work with us and we'll get it sold. So you got it. You know what to do, Nyla.
Okay. I'm going to work on it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, thank you. I appreciate you hopping on.
Thank you.
Bye.
There we go. Bye. Look at Francis right here. Lowball works. That's how my second deal did. Lowball for 55 grand. Yeah. She initially said can't go below 85. End result, sold for $65,000. Look at that.
Guys,
$10,000.
It works.
Cha-ching.
It ain't going to make you comfortable, but our job is to make you uncomfortable, to get you in a more comfortable situation, because you ain't going to grow by making full price offers, or I'm going to make an offer. It makes me, you'll feel good short term, but you're going to work for free. You're going to have to get out of the contract, or worse off, you're going to buy it and get your butt kicked. So listen, if anybody's teaching you not how to do a lowball method, they're not doing wholesaling. And I can't, if you try to compare me to someone that doesn't wholesale, it doesn't even make sense. You're just a regular cash buyer. Yeah. Unless your plan is just to buy all properties cash, buy them, and then sell them 5 or 10 years down the road, I would stick to wholesaling. Wholesaling works in every market. It never changes, but you got to show up to work. If you follow what we teach you, I'm telling you, it will work. I've been doing this 24 years. He's approaching 10. Stick with the people that actually do wholesaling that survive this business. So, and guys, figure out your own marketing. I've already told you, if you guys are outsourcing your marketing and you're not figuring out how to derive your own leads, you're not going to be in business too long. I promise you, especially as a beginner.
There we go. And then also, guys, you got to remember X Leads version 4 launching Monday, the biggest launch ever. I'm excited for it. We are flying into Monday, pumped up, ready to go. And so, guys, if you're ready, my biggest really announcement on X Leads ever happening Monday. We're going to be there at 5 o'clock. We're ready to go. Special live stream. Do not want to miss it. I am unveiling a brand new marketing channel. And you can only get X Leads for it. Pretty pumped up.
Yep.
And guys, I'm going to be live on Saturday on the X Leads YouTube channel, Saturday mornings. And then I have my Sunday night stream. That's going to be a doozy too. And like always, guys, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, join our free real estate wholesaling course and community. It's right here, freewholesaling.com. And smash the like button, subscribe. Appreciate it, guys. This is Zach Ginn.